When can we expect Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis to be released? This is the question that has been on everybody's mind since the announcement of the game at the Game Awards 5 months ago, and with only the broad release window of 2026 to go by, we are still waiting for more news and information about Lara Croft's comeback to the gaming industry. Greetings Tomb Raider fans, my name is Jayanetta and today we will be speculating a potential release date for Legacy of Atlantis. If you're new to my channel then welcome. I am a die-hard Tomb Raider fan who loves to cover these games, so if you enjoy discussing everything Tomb Raider then please consider subscribing and joining the conversation. Now, we had some really good news drop this week as Embracer Group, the current parent company of Crystal Dynamics, shared their interim report for this financial year and the roadmap going forward. This report confirms that Legacy of Atlantis will indeed release within the calendar year of 2026, bringing a lot of relief to many fans, myself included. Now, you may ask, was there any doubt that Legacy of Atlantis would be releasing this year? Well, a couple of weeks ago, there were some rumours circulating that a delay was coming for Legacy of Atlantis. This was because of a trailer that was being developed by a third-party company that had a 2027 release date attached to the end of this very early development trailer. I saw this information come from a couple different anonymous sources, which gave credence to the idea that a delay into 2027 could be coming for this game. I chose not to cover it at the time because I didn't want to inflate a conversation that might not be true, and truthfully, I also just really didn't want to believe it. I have faith in the studios to deliver this game that we've waited so long for, and for the 30th anniversary of the franchise, no less. We just need to let them cook. And I'm glad that instead we can have a much more positive conversation about this game and speculate a possible release window. Before that though, I want to touch on why this game could have been pushed back to next year. As far as I have heard, Legacy of Atlantis is in a really good place production-wise, so the main reason a delay was considered was to give Tomb Raider the spotlight it deserves through marketing, i.e. staying as far as possible away from the big juggernaut that is GTA 6. GTA 6 is incredibly important in this conversation because the hype for this game is immense. It's been reported that billions of dollars have been invested into this entry and will no doubt take the industry by storm when it releases. If Tomb Raider has any sense, it will want to avoid this game with a 10-foot pole in order to remain relevant. Now, despite this, Tomb Raider has taken risks with its releases before. Tomb Raider 2013 released in the same month as BioShock Infinite, though Tomb Raider 2013 surpassed this game in sales considerably. Fallout 4 dominated Rise of the Tomb Raider on the same release date, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider was comically overshadowed by Spider-Man PS4, which had come out the week before that game. Now, with Legacy of Atlantis competing with GTA 6 for attention, and with this being Lara's big return to the industry, I'm sure Embracer have learned from Tomb Raider's past mistakes and will depend on a big marketing campaign that is safe from GTA 6. Now, let's speculate when exactly Legacy of Atlantis could be released. After researching other games that have released in the last few years, I've found that it appears there's a window between 3 and 5 months between the game's reveal of the release date and the actual physical release of the game itself. For example, Silent Hill F revealed their release date on the 4th of June and the game released on the 25th of September. Indiana Jones revealed their date on August 20th for a release on December 9th. Resident Evil Requiem's marketing ramped up in December before their release in late February, and the 007 game marketed their game sporadically, but marketing really picked up in the last 3 months when their story trailer was uploaded. With this in mind, where could we expect Legacy of Atlantis to release within the second half of 2026? I would expect an announcement trailer at the Summer Games Fest on June 5th, and in order to release in a window that is hopefully unaffected by GTA 6, which is coming out November 19th, I would expect the game to release in September of this year. Since Marvel's Wolverine is being released on September 15th, I would expect Legacy of Atlantis to release in the last week of September to have enough room to breathe. October is also possible, since it's the same month that the original game was released in 1996, but could be too close to GTA 6, so I wouldn't risk it. Alternatively, we could see a release date revealed at Gamescom in August for a release in December, but given how huge GTA 6 will be, I think it will totally consume gaming coverage for the rest of the year, so September is my best bet. So what would happen if the game was delayed to 2027? It will be a big disappointment as it'll miss the 30th anniversary of the franchise, and with Tomb Raider Catalyst also scheduled for 2027, it could force that game to be delayed until the following year as well, so as not to release two Tomb Raider games in the same year and give them both plenty of space to breathe. Ultimately, a delay will only give the devs more time to polish the game, which is a great scenario of course, but it could prove detrimental to the representation of the brand overall. Thankfully, if this Embracer report is enough to go on, we can still look forward to getting our hands on Legacy of Atlantis this year. I'm expecting more news to be revealed soon at the Summer Games Fest in the coming weeks, so when we have more information I will be sure to cover it here, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Tomb Raider coverage. Thank you so much for watching, please like the video if you enjoyed, follow me on Twitter for any updates on videos, and if you want to continue the discussion with like-minded Tomb Raider fans, please consider joining my Discord server. Links will be in the description. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao!